Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. He threw for 6 touchdowns in their victory last time out.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now. And the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the offense on rhythm and avoiding the turnovers. That's all been critical. He keeps playing like this, they're going to keep winning games.
Lee to throw. Rush right in his face. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Hunt is on its way. On his way back from the 20. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So Mississippi State's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And this guy doubtless will be a huge part of the game plan. One of the big matchups to watch is this one-on-one battle against Treston Castro. And the defense, got him at the 27.
Man, that is exactly the opposite of what this offense talked about. They talked about staying ahead of the chains with us in meetings and making sure they stay on schedule. And the first play, not very good protection, a big loss, and now immediately, Palmer, in a predictable passing situation.
That is such a gut punch for the offense, especially the play caller. Because you know it, David, he's already scripted the first 10 plays. They've been practicing those all week long. You take a sack on the opening play, it completely blows up your script. That's a great job by the defense, sending a very clear message. You got to block us, and right now you can't do it.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Hunt is in the air. Making his first move. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And now this offense will take the field again. Lee takes to the air. The quick game. And he used that spin move to put him in the spin cycle and gain extra yardage. Came up just inches short on 1st down. Now just a few links to go here on 2nd.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. 2nd and long here. Hand it to the back. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the back over the middle. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And add another one to the tally. This guy leads the nation in sacks. The nation. He's the best pass rusher. Getting to quarterbacks, making life really, really hard. That's 2 on the day. Let's see how many he gets today.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. They get to him as he throws. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. He's brought down and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. Lee to throw. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Long way to go on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his target. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Snags it. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It's 3rd and 5. Lee takes to the air. Extending the play. Made a defender miss. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, and he's hurt because defensively you got him right where you want him. You got him backed up. Got to make him make a play, but you want to make him throw. He doesn't throw because he can do that. Let them scramble around, make something out of nothing, and run it in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Complete on 3rd down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Lee to throw. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right side, it's Bishop. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking for running room. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. No room to bring it back. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Rush is on. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. They'll need a bunch on second down. Pulls it on the option. Makes a man miss. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Out wide right, it's Crosby. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Hunt is on its way. Searching for space. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. Second and long here. Lee takes to the air. He's got it. Oh, he's got some space. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Lofts one high and deep. He caught it. He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Drops back on first down. Flips it out to the back.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Back's got it on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. Fields the punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Lee to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Bishop. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And this offense just keeps putting it together, man. Like, they have not been stopped very often. Another play in the passing game. This defense, they've got to find something, and they've got to find it fast. Like, halftime is a little ways away. They got to make some adjustments right now.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Fresh center downs going to the air. Left side is Bishop. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. Wants to throw on 1st. Going for 6. Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. On the move from inside is 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They're all over it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Long way to go on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He'll pull it down and run. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense was, how physical it was. And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye discipline. They've done such a good job owning this football game early. And it's on the offense now that they've got to find some answers.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Under pressure. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the 1st down. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. Let's lead things off with Houston taking on the number 7 team, the Arizona State Sun Devils. And it's Houston setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet. But brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he's not going to take the touchback. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but
intercepted for the 11th time this season. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
This offense has it with really good field position. Lee takes to the air. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They want to throw it. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The snap sets up to throw. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops. First and goal for the offense. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. And he's got it in the end zone.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bulldogs offense is on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. Straight ahead, it's Crosby. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. Pulled to the ground. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man in the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Look out! Swings it out to the flat. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. Looking for room, it's Crosby. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. After an unproductive first half and opening drive of the second half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a first down. He is snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Quick give. It's Crosby. Got maybe a yard. Third down and 9 coming. Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
They'll send out the kicker here. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Set to kick this low.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bishop. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Lee to throw. Back's got it on the screen. Could not make his way to the corner. They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Kick is in the air. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Taken down right away. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Second down, gonna throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
But we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Looking for a huge play. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Trying to take it back. Good They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Lee takes to the air. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the catch but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Swamped immediately. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Looking to throw. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Turning it on. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Hard running there.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He's already made one field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. Between the uprights, it's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. The give on the counter. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.